Alright, the gloves is off, motherfucker, because I gave you a warning. I told your punk ass to not say shit to me. Don't bring baby girl 91580 or the gameplay HQ into your bullshit. But since you refuse, downright fucking refuse to listen, get ready, because I'm about to expose your shit. Alright, YouTube, so for the ones that don't know, I used to be a part of a little punk ass community. You know what, I'm not even going to say it's a punk ass community. I'm going to say I used to be a part of a community here on YouTube. And things didn't work out. So I kept my shit moving. I was not down with the drama. I really don't cover no drama shit on my channel. I don't beef out with people. If I do get into it with a subscriber or with a passerby, I just block them and keep that shit moving. Because don't get it twisted, I've never ever been a part of the crumb side, talking shit about other YouTubers. I do my own thing, right? That's what I do, right? Alright. Now, I used to be a part of a community, right? This motherfucker basically, since I left, he's talking shit about me. Now, I haven't said one thing. I haven't did anything. I kept doing me the whole time. Didn't miss a beat. I even started my own little hangouts, the Mission Law Chronicles, and I've had BG grace my my podcast before. I've had Top Hat. Really nice people, you know, really good people, just to show motherfuckers that if I really wanted to, I could have a very successful podcast. But you know what? I'm not into the podcast shit like that. I'm more about bringing my gaming footage to my YouTube channel. That's what I've been about. That's what all my videos are on here for. I don't have to lie. I don't have to cheat. I don't have to do any of that shit. Because I've been doing what I've been doing, which is bringing you guys gameplay. I really don't get too wrapped up into the YouTube crumb side beef shit. I don't do all of that. Just because I don't see a purpose in that ignorant ass stupid shit. Okay. Now, once I joined this little community, I did join it with the hopes of getting together with like-minded gamers, trying to create a community where we, the gamers, have a real voice. I've been trying to do that with Gameplay HQ, but I never ever just, you know, brought in other people to do that. So I said, okay, well, since these people are trying to do that, let me join. And I quickly found out that it was some bullshit. We were up under a dictatorship or whatever, where you basically couldn't fucking disagree with the leader. And you know what? My last straw was Christmas fucking Eve. Christmas Eve. Basically, we were in a fucking call on Christmas Eve, and we were talking about one of the members, Demon Ralph, being in another podcast chat. Now, the guy, 1STOP, you basically said that I lied to Demon Ralph when I relayed the message, but I didn't lie. I have Kate and Bear. After I talked to them, after Christmas, I have Kate and Bear in a phone call. And what does this phone call say? I want you to listen to it. Enjoy it. It's like, I don't like the way that he changed the fucking story. Talking about, oh, it wasn't about him being in the chat. Well, then what the fuck was it about? Because I couldn't remember. I mean, we never talked about Thanos on Christmas. We talked about him being in the chat. Did we not?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, when the fuck did we talk about Thanos? Okay, so after you've heard that, right? Not one time on Christmas did we ever talk about Thanos. Not at all. We didn't talk about Thanos, sweetheart. I'm sorry. You can try to blame this bullshit on me all you want, but guess what? It's just gonna backfire because I've dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's to make sure that this shit wouldn't backlash on me. Because I knew your bitch ass was gonna try to blame this shit on me. But the thing is I am not the type of person where I talk to people and get mad and cuss people out about somebody else, and then when confronting the right person that you should have been talking to in the first place, I don't. These people, they talk shit, like they talk shit to person A and B, and then when you should have been talking to shit to person C, because person C was the one that did the shit that offended you, right? But then when it comes to you actually talking to person C, you don't say the same shit that you said to person A and B, right? That's stabbing in your back, talking behind your back bullshit, and I don't do that. That's one of the reasons why I don't have female friends, because females do that shit a lot. Okay, so let's get it. Let's listen to this phone call right here. And this is between me, One Stop, Vex, and Bear. I think English ended up jumping in too at the end. And English, I want you to during the video, I'm gonna actually pause it so you can hear your boy Vex try to blame all this shit on you. Cause I don't think One Stop even caught this. But take a listen to this. What's up?
Okay. I think
There you go. There she is. Okay.
Okay. So yesterday, right? Everybody agreed. The whole dream team agreed that Kate was going to get in contact with Demon and let him know to contact me so we can resolve this. That was what the dream team had agreed upon. Now, I'm still waiting on Demon because I took him off my contacts. For some odd reason, he added me back, so apparently he want to talk to me. So I'm going to have Demon to send me the text of what was exactly said to him. Because I don't know what the fuck was said to him. But apparently, you said that, I don't know how
I was
your
just giving him a heads up, that's all.
Well, I don't, but that's not, okay, I understand all that, but that's not what the team agreed on. The team agreed that Kate was going to get in contact with Demon Ralph, explain to Demon Ralph that he need to get in contact with me so we could talk. The good thing about how it fell in place last night is because I had no intentions on talking to Demon Ralph while I was upset. I was going to get in contact with Demon Ralph the day afterwards when I'm more level-headed and I could talk to him like a gentleman. But apparently you said, you know what, fuck the dream team, fuck y'all. I'm gonna just say, look, man, this nigga snapping on you. This motherfucker don't give a fuck about you or whatever. I ain't saying you saying that, but I'm just just throwing some shit out there. Yeah, One Stop is mad. But that's not what we agreed on. And we always stated that when the team agree on something, that's it. Nobody else have no authority to go behind any of our backs and say, you know what, fuck what they said, fuck what Kate supposed to do. I'm gonna tell Demon Ralph this. Because the statement that Demon Ralph left me, it made it, the way he said it, I was like, wait a minute. If the only thing was said was One Stop was mad, his statement don't make sense. He was like, man, nah, man, I'm not finna be going through this shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn, what the fuck she told you?
I said that One Stop is mad. That they don't feel that you should be in Poppy's podcast. You need to talk to somebody.
But see, you done gave him the wrong information because that's not what we was talking about.
Oh, well, what was we talking about? Because that's what I thought
we was
the
talking
problem
about.
Was with Demon.
The problem was with him communicating with Poppy, not being in this podcast. We all agreed that we didn't give a fuck he was there. See, you told him the wrong thing, baby girl. We never said that we had a problem with him being in that man podcast.
Not
the
podcast,
problem
the chat, I'm sorry.
We don't have a problem with him being in the chat. You still gave him the wrong information. We never said that we had a problem with him being in the chat. I even stated yesterday, tell me if I'm lying now, I stated yesterday that I don't give a fuck about him because you brought it to my attention. You said, well, I didn't think nothing was wrong with it, One Stop, because he was in the chat the other day. I said, I didn't care. I told you that yesterday. I said, I don't care about him mingling with the chat. I don't care about him communicating with the chat. But this particular podcast, he was shooting the shit with Poppy himself. We don't care if he go to his chat. We don't care if he go to the podcast.
But
the problem was
I told him that he's basically said the fucking same thing I said he was gonna say yesterday.
It doesn't matter.
He doesn't give a fuck because nobody is gonna control who he talks to. Baby girl,
no, and then I wanna while I'm in already done, baby girl. You already said what you said. That's it.
I know that.
All right. So you already said. You already told.
I know what I said.
Oh God, you already just. I'm not the only ears that heard you. You already said that you told him the wrong thing. You already admitted to that, and everybody heard you. You told him that we had a problem with him being in Poppy's podcast. That's a lie, because nobody had a problem with that. That's the first fuck up. Okay. Then you turn around and said that.
It's not just me that's fucking up, because Vex first fucked up from the beginning, coming back and running and telling you some shit that he wasn't supposed to tell you. I do remember one stop. Wait, no, let me finish. I remember one stop. You told us back when all that shit was going down with Bear to not bring shit to you that has anything to do with motherfucking Poppy in their podcast. What the fuck did Vex do?
You better ask English. Oh.
So, English, did you hear that? Let me replay it for you again.
You better ask English.
Oh.
Okay, so English, did you hear that, right, sweetie? That was your boy Vex trying to throw you up under the bus when you clearly said that, hey, I told One Stop all this stuff. Well, I talked to Vex, and I was telling Vex that I didn't want One Stop to know anything about this, especially with it being around the holidays, right? Right? It's funny how it got back to One Stop. Yeah, it is.
Whoa.
What did you do, Bear? What did you do, Vex?
You got so Vex. You know what, Vex? I'm for to end this shit because I can't get loud here, but I'm for to end this shit because I made this clear yesterday. You got so much animosity towards Vex, you don't even hear the shit you say out your mouth. And I'm going to explain to you again, baby girl, because I told you this yesterday. I said the only reason why that I went to that podcast had nothing to do with Poppy 2K. What Vex came and told me had nothing to do with Poppy 2K. What Vex told me had something to do with my motherfucking teammate.
So English is lying.
When Vex told me, look, y'all, English should be back in a minute. You can talk.
English is one who told me. He told Vex, and he told Vex to not.
Baby girl, if I'm gonna let you talk, baby girl, I'm trying to be respectable. If I'm gonna let you talk, let me talk, okay? Please, I let you talk. Now let me get my chance. When Vex came to me, Vex ain't say shit about Poppy. He said Dread. He told me to check out Demon fucking Ralph, cause that's who I give a fuck about. So when he brought that to me, I said, what's going on with Demon Ralph? He said, man, just click the link. The man, you say he's live or whatever. I said, all right, let me check it out. So when I look in there, I'm sitting there seeing for myself that Demon Ralph is shooting the shit with the same nigga that was talking about my motherfucking daughter. Fuck that. And if you gonna sit there and tell me that you okay with that, then fuck you too. And I'm just being real. Because anybody talk about my kids and anybody condone that, fuck all y'all. I'm just being real. If anybody talk about baby girl's child, you really believe I'm gonna be shaking that nigga hand? You got me fucked up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my boot in his ass. So I'm telling you in your face, if you condone anybody that talk about any of my motherfucking children, fuck you too. And that's real talk.
I don't condone Thanos because he's the one who actually originally talked about
So Demon Ralph was talking to Thanos too.
Well,
so now what you gotta say about that, baby?
I saw him taking up for you at the end of the video and talking about.
No, the only nigga that took up for me was my homeboy. So don't give me that. The only nigga in that video took up for me was my homeboy Silent Thor. That's the only nigga that took up for me.
It was a 4-hour video, and I did.
A 4-hour video.
Say that Dread has a beautiful family. You didn't see that part? Ain't nothing else. It ain't nothing that I can do Dread or make it right. But
like I said,
I don't believe in talking about people and shit behind their back. I don't.
So, yeah, I don't agree nobody talking about my motherfucking kids. Now take that with you. Take that with you. If a motherfucker take that nigga talking about my motherfucking daughter live, nigga.
And I cussed them out. You don't remember? I was there, Dread. I was there.
Demon Ralph was in there shooting shit with them people. You can defend it all you want to. When you and Demon Ralph form your own group and leave. That shit ain't right, baby girl. Regardless of what you say.
Dread,
that shit ain't right.
Defending your children and your family.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Because if anybody in this group, and you know this, if anybody in this group was to sit there and defend any nigga talking about any of your children, their ass would have been gone too. So don't give me that, baby girl. Don't give me that. And the only reason why you don't understand is because you don't have no fucking kids, man. I have children. No, my wife shitted them out. You ever shitted one out, so you don't know. That shit, that's fucked up.
No, I understand that. I have nieces and nephews.
You can never understand what I had to go through, dog. You never understand what my wife went through. For that man to sit there talking about my daughter's disabled as well, yo.
I understand that, and that's
you
why
don't understand shit. Because do you have any disabled children?
I don't have any disabled
All right,
children.
so you can never tell me you
my
understand.
father was disabled for 10 years, so I know about having a disabled person and having to take care of a disabled person. Do you have a
disabled child? You shit it out.
No, I don't. But what the fuck does that have to do with anything? I was there defending your child,
You would never understand what it's like, and that's something I might have to learn. I'm gonna have to live with it too. I'm gonna have to live with the fact that you would never understand how that shit made me feel. How that made my wife feel. And y'all heard my wife, she actually got on the mic that night, man.
I remember.
You don't remember that. You couldn't. You forgot it.
I didn't forget it. It's on video. I can replay the shit, Dre. I was right there.
Why would
this man?
Why would Thanos sit there and tell the world that Demon Wife talks to him on a daily basis, man? So don't give me your shit, yo. This man talked about my daughter like a fucking dog, and you sitting there trying to come up with excuses why this motherfucker should get away with that. Man, fuck you then, man.
I said Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos.
Fuck Thanos, and you already know I don't
Demon Ralph, Thanos. And Demon Ralph was conversating with Thanos. And also conversating with Poppy. All you seem like you concerned about was him being in the chat. I don't give a fuck about his chat. I don't give a fuck about Poppy's podcast. When I saw that them people was literally saying that they was talking to Thanos, they talked to him on a daily. That's my problem. So I don't even know if you even on the right page with us, because it seems like you're not. Nobody gives a shit, baby girl, about him being in that podcast. But you told him that we did. That was false information. And you have to be real with yourself, man. We did not care that he was in the chat. We did not care that he was in the podcast. Nobody did. You shouldn't have told him that we cared about that, because that was not true.
Okay, so what do you want me to tell him? You want me to tell him something else now? I'll tell him something else.
Baby,
that's what the fuck. When I joined that call yesterday, that's what I was told. The problem was with him sitting up there conversating for 4 hours with motherfuckers that.
Baby girl, that means you wasn't even listening to me, man. I told you that they was here. I told you direct. When you kept arguing that, I kept trying to explain it to you that that's not the problem. I was telling you this. I told you this. I kept saying it over and over because you kept going back to it. And I kept saying, I said, I don't care about, oh my God. I kept telling you, I don't care about the chat. I say, because we was like, well, he was in the chat the last time he was in there. I said it right there. I say, no, baby girl, I don't care about that. I don't mind him going in there shooting the shit with the comments. I told you this. The only problem that I had was, you cannot see what I see. This man is communicating with a dude that talked about my daughter, but yeah, he say he my brother. That's the problem that I had. Everybody else had a problem with him communicating with Thanos, period. Because you know how Thanos tried us. Now, my agenda is a little different. Mine is more deep. My shit is skin deep. Everybody else was just like, yo, why is you fucking with Thanos and Poppy? You know what I'm saying? Knowing that they coming at us. And at the same time, while you fucking with them, they bashing us. So I understand why everybody else got mad. I can't get mad at them because why they was mad, because they was right too. My reasons for me being mad at Demon, I think my shit is legit. You sitting there, literally letting everybody know that it's okay for the nigga to talk about my daughter like that, dog, and you supposed to be my brother, nigga? You just made a video saying I'm your brother. I responded to you saying the same thing. But then you turn around in the podcast and these niggas tell me, oh yeah, don't mess with Demon Ralph. You know, I talk to him all the time. You know what I'm saying? His mama just died. I'm like, whoa. He told me his mama passed away recently and all. I'm like, what? Whoa. Why is you, what? Really? Oh, yeah, that nigga 1STOP baby, a daughter is a bull dagger, and you heard all that fuck shit they said about my daughter, man. And this nigga is communicating with these motherfuckers, and then in the live stream, he's sitting there shooting the shit with Thanos and fucking, and Poppy. Come on, Poppy. The reason why I don't fuck with Poppy, because Poppy allowed Thanos to do that shit.
What's good?
Explain the drill. What the fuck you told me today, English, please.
With what part?
When we was chatting.
About the voting and shit?
About this shit. Talking about our sabotage or whatever, and you felt that this was your fault. You told Vex and told Vex
because I was like,
anything, and he said something.
I told Vex I didn't want to say anything, Dread, because around the holiday times and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like the last thing we want to do
My
is
thing
be
is,
fucking
why
around.
the fuck didn't y'all just go? Why didn't y'all just go to Demon to begin with? That's what I'm saying. I mean, if y'all would have went to Demon, none of this shit would have even fucking happened because Baby Girl wouldn't have known shit about it.
No, apparently, Demons has been over there
that though, right?
In the podcast and shit. So that's why this whole thing was really just fucked up. So I brought it up. I brought it up with the intention of not to get even involved, Dread. It was just something that fucking one of the fans that watches us brought to my attention because he's my friend. So I'm just like, dude, this shit is fucked up.
Okay, well, Dread, I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna end this call now. I'm gonna drop out, but I'm gonna say this, Dread. If I relayed the message to Demon the wrong way, I apologize and I will straighten that up and I send it to him. Thank you, English, for clearing that up, and thank you for being a shit starter, Vex. Okay, thank you. So basically, it's a double-edged sword. Am I right? Now, if you listen to what this motherfucker is saying, he's basically saying that he has a problem with Demon Ralph talking to Thanos. Okay, the last time I checked, everybody on here on this YouTube community thing is a grown adult. You don't control who the fuck someone else talks to. It's just that simple. He swears up and down that I got the message, that I gave Ralph the wrong message when I know damn well I didn't. He swears up and down that I did give him the wrong message, but the bottom line is, regardless of whether he was talking to Poppy or Thanos, Ralph didn't give a fuck. Because guess what, One Stop? You don't control who the fuck people talk to. You have a problem with Ralph talking to these people. This is where this came from, right? Either way it went, whether I said Poppy or Thanos, you would have got the same result. Ralph would have sent you the same message, which is, I don't give a fuck. Did you guys hear how this man talked to me about not having kids, or I'm sorry, not shitting out kids? Last time I checked, babies were birthed vaginally and not through the asshole, and just because you, sir, have kids don't mean that you have a one-up on me. You know, when I first joined the group and I was having a conversation with One Stop and his wife asked me why me and my husband have not conceived yet. And the problem is we are having trouble conceiving because I'm not ovulating. And my doctors do not know why I'm not ovulating. But I basically told his family, him and his family, the stuff in confidence, you know, because they asked a question and I gave them the truthful answer. We want kids, but I am not ovulating and they don't know why. Okay, so to make a long story short, this is how you approach, or this is how you talk to a female that's trying to conceive. You come at her with bullshit comments like you haven't shitted any kids out, really? And then you tell me that I don't know anything about taking care of a handicapped person. One Stop. You said that to me. So my thing is you don't know what the fuck I've been through in my life, One Stop. You don't know shit about me. You don't know shit other than what you see on YouTube. So how dare you fix your fucking mouth to tell me I don't know shit about taking care of a handicapped person because your daughter is handicapped. Your daughter is still alive. I took care of my father all the way up until he passed away at home in his bed, sweetheart. So how fucking dare you, asshole? How dare you even fucking open your mouth to even... We're not even going to get into that because this video will be forever long. And we're not even going to get into that because I don't want it to be too long. But another thing that you wrote to me in this comment on BG's podcast where I was clearly not even talking to you. I was talking to Ralph, but you felt the need to put your fucking 2 cents in and say something to me. I didn't even insinuate anything about you, so I don't even know why you felt the need to say anything to me. But you accuse me of botting? Well, then what the fuck is this? What are these screenshots of? Oh, I'm sorry, these are partner reports. Because, you know, if I was botting, I wouldn't be getting paid anything. And your stupid little simple ass, if I was going to bot or pay for subscribers, don't you think I would have a lot more than what the fuck I have? I would have a lot more than 8,000 subscribers, wouldn't I? And I would be botting for a lot more views than the views that I'm getting now, wouldn't I? Right? No, because your punk ass didn't want to do the fucking work of actually going through my videos and seeing where my 11 million video views came from, sweetheart. They come from actual putting in fucking work. The shit that your ass don't do. That's where it comes from. If you take the fucking time to shift through all of the videos that I've uploaded, you will see where my views come from. I don't have to fucking bot. Who the fuck do you think you are? Again, who do you think you are? I'm not worried. Not worried. And if I was such a fucking asshole, all this shit that you talking about me, then what's up with these screenshots? I'm such an asshole, right? I'm such a bitch, right? I'm such a I'm not down for the team, right? I'm just this horrible bad guy that nobody likes and nobody wanted to have anything to do with it, and I never wanted your team to grow and whatever. This is the shit that you saying now. But if I'm so bad, why the fuck you trying to give me back after this shit happened? What is this, 1Stop? What is this? And can we talk about Bear? We're gonna talk about Bear because you sit up there and say in your videos that oh, I allow my friends, or you can do, I bought that PlayStation for Bear, and it's his, but I was in that phone call, me, you, Kate, Vex, and I think it was English, where you was threatening Bear, saying that you wanted your shit back. Oh, you don't believe me? Here's the screenshots of the actual messages that I was sending Bear that day that it was happening. Oh, but you don't have shit to say about that, do you? Oh, really? Let's just chalk this up to, you're gonna hold this L, sweetheart, and you're not gonna put this shit on me. This is all your fucking fault and a problem of your making. I am not the one, and I will fucking destroy you here on YouTube. Do you want me to put out more shit? Because I will. I have no problem with that. Why do you think that people like Fringy are already commenting to you on BG's fucking podcast video right now? They're commenting because you are full of shit, and I am not the one. Nobody is the one, and I'm glad to be free of your bullshit in your group. I am done with you and your team. I'm still friends with Bear. Hopefully we can still be friends after this. But I did give Bear and Kate a heads up and let them know that I will be using the sound clips that I have of them in this video. Boo boo, give it up. You're not gonna blame this bullshit on me. It was never ever about Thanos. You was mad because Demon Ralph was in the chat, and you was mad at that. I specifically remember you saying, this man can be in this other man's podcast or chat for 4 hours and not even be in our podcast on Sundays. Do you not remember that? Do you not remember that? I bet Vex recorded that. Why don't you tell Vex to give you those recordings so you can go and take a bite of that fucking humble pie that you need to be eating right now? Because, sweetheart, I am not the one. Do not ever fucking cross me. Get the fuck off of my channel, you and your bullshit. Don't come talking to me again. Keep my fucking name out of your mouth. And deuces, bitches.